When fields are made private, client programs cannot see them directly. And this is the same if we have a public class main and we are creating an object, and then let's say we want to access the X. Well, if it's private, we can't access it. So it's asking us, how do you allow classes access to read these field values without letting the client break the object encapsulation? So we have this private X here. We can't change it. We can't just make this public. So obviously this is not going to be our answer. This is definitely not a trick question. We can access private fields, and we don't need to create a new class, so it's not this one, meaning the only one is this. And the answer is create an accessor method that returns the field's value. Well, to create an accessor method, we normally call a getter method. So what we're going to do is we have this private X right here, and we are going to need a method that's public, so we can call it publicly. We don't need this necessarily static, but we don't need this void part. Actually, we can't use this void part because we're going to be returning something. So instead of void, let's just say X is an integer. So if X is an integer and it's equal to 0, we are going to be returning an int. And so we're not passing in any parameters. The parameters are empty. And then inside of here, we are going to return X. So what this is doing is, well, we're calling X here. We're calling the getter for it. And we're going to be calling this method. And this method will grab the value at this private variable, since it's in the same class, and just return it. And that is how you can access a private field.